Sorry. Where are we? Oh, ciao, welcome viewers to the Mashup Show. I'm Fabio. Hey, you can't believe it's Fabio? Well, now you can.
Where do you come from originally? And I'm Scotty, and on the show tonight we'll have an awesome local comedian.
Yes, we do. We find out about the latest in sport and catch up with Locan for a tech chat.
We are catching up with the Challenge Boys, and we hit the streets again to wrap up the public view on spooning.
Huh? Spoon. Hey, we got a young local band coming in to play for us later.
But first, let's find out why circus and performing is becoming so popular with my good friends Jesse and Matt.
Started fire performing a long time. I think it was a mistake, but a good one at that. So at just small folk festivals when I was younger, and it sort of snowballed.
Yeah, and I started in the States. I was travelling through the States and I was inspired over there by the community. And I've been doing it now for about 4 years.
Yeah, about five years for me, and we've been performing together for about one.
Yeah, together for one. Well, we've got a few shows together now. We mostly do corporate shows and birthdays and those sorts of events.
But the love, I suppose, is at the festivals. We also have a little stage that we cart around, so we set up the stage and host a lot of fire performers, and I think that's the most enjoyable part of what we do. I personally started at home. I just took the broom head off my broom, so I started just playing with spinning the broomstick around. Once you have the toys and you've got a couple moves, it's just a matter of putting on some music and just cutting sick and having some fun and creating new moves and patterns.
Again, it's one of those things you have to be doing almost every day. If I'm not playing or practicing more than twice, 2 or 3 times a week, I tend to just maintain the skill base that I have. But to evolve your tech, you have to really make it a daily practice. For me personally, I have a variety of characters, some very dark, some very sort of light. I have this particular character I like, Malevolence. It's all just leather and chains and fire. so certainly there's a lot of scope for that. And you'll find that your mannerisms and your style completely change. It really mixes it up, and that's half of what makes it a performance, if not more than half.
We've been incorporating as much theatrical work into our performances as possible, so having storylines to go with them and developing characters. I feel like the next big step for me is some dance lessons to incorporate some more, make it really flow together nicely. Ultimately, our biggest passion is being able to spread this and share this with the community, and eventually like to start up a warehouse where we can teach classes and keep spreading the joy.
Yeah, like a fire dance studio. We mentioned earlier that future aspirations, we have a stage and like an RV, a truck. We just purchased an aerial apparatus, so I'd love to, in the interim, do like an Australian tour, take a few performers with us, and then just go to like a little country town somewhere and just sort of set up and blow some lines.
And it would be lovely to also just run little workshops around Australia, teach classes, and yeah. So fire spinning is still quite new, and it's just lovely to spread the word and to show what is possible, and to anyone who's interested in it at all, just have a go. Just as I did, grab the broom off your broomstick and spin it around, see what you can do. My favourite part would probably be combining it with our other sort of hobby, which is acrobalance. So trying to combine the two arts together and create something that's still quite uncommon, and I think there's a lot of room for new development and fun times.
We are now today with the comedian guy. Hi, Lehman.
Hi.
How are you? Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
So, why did they call you Lehman?
I came up with the name. It's not my original name. My original name is actually Trentman, and I changed it because Trentman didn't have the same flow to it. And so I ended up going with my middle name and last name. So Lee Mann, it just had a better flow to it, so I sort of went with that.
It's definitely got a better ring to it, for sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Lee,
it
how did
sounds
you get
good.
into comedy?
Well, basically, I got into comedy because, like a lot of other people, going through a hard time, and I just took to comedy, putting a spin on things, and making light of things, and just altering perception. It's just and having fun with that. It's been a.
How long have you been performing comedian?
I've only had one gig so far, and I've got a few more lined up. And but it's going. Hopefully, continue on.
Where do you perform?
Well, at the moment, I've done Pug Mahone's, which is just a small pub, and I'm doing the Comics Lounge and a place called Blah Blah Comedy Club. So yeah.
That's
And
cool.
Who makes you laugh? Like, who's your inspiration, I guess?
Well, probably one of my favourites would have to be Bill Hicks, but along with like George Cullen and Doug Stanhope and all those guys that sort of hit some of the sort of harder subjects and put a spin on things. I sort of appreciate.
Do you have any inspiration for the future?
Yeah, well, I'd just like to sort of continue doing what I'm doing. I'm really enjoying the process of writing comedy, and hopefully I can sort of continue that. Some stage work or in a group, who knows, see where it all takes me. But I'm just sort of enjoying the process at the moment, and yeah, it's good fun.
And you say you had your first gig just recently. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, sure. It was very nerve-wracking experience, as you can imagine, first time. And it went not as well as I'd hoped. I didn't get a lot of laughs to start off with, and and I actually stuffed up. I was overthinking because of it, and stuffed up on one of my jokes. And but I sort of regained towards the end and got a few laughs towards the end. So it ended up working out. So it was a good experience anyway.
Beautiful. It's usually bound to happen on your first
Absolutely.
experience.
I'm sure I'm
First
going to have a
experience,
lot more. Yeah,
You'll be
absolutely.
back.
Thanks so much for joining us on the show, Lee.
Thanks.
They say that laughter is the best medicine, and right after the break, Dr. Mann will be here to help us out with all of your symptoms.
Hi. I'd just like to start the show off with a piece of advice. Never let a stoner stay at your place, because as soon as he spills his bong, it's like a dog marking its territory. You'll never get that bloke to leave. I wrote that joke when I was staying at a mate's place, spilled my bong, and ended up staying for about 3 years. But yeah, I feel I need it, it's a frustrating world, especially dealing with family. I've got a really frustrating family, especially on my dad's side. My dad's side is the Irish side. And I recently moved down to Victoria from Queensland, and since then I've been meeting my dad's side of the family. And I've come to the conclusion why I'm so messed up. I'm carrying the Irish gene. It's so clear to me now. See, I realise why these people drink so much, why they're renowned for their drinking. See, these people don't drink because they want to. These people drink because they have to, because it suppresses that messed up gene in their head. Don't you see? It's their Buddhist way of finding their centre. But yeah, family really frustrates me. But no more than advertising. Advertising I find really frustrating, especially advertisers. It's like they've got no moral line. I was sitting in the car listening to the radio, and all of a sudden this ad pops up. Ho, 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 are you suffering from premature ejaculation? Are you serious? Using a children's fictional character to sling nasal erection spray? I mean, it's a bit messed up, isn't it? And on primetime radio, mind you. So if you got kids sitting in the car, you know they've got questions to ask you. Like, oh, Mummy, what does he mean? Is Santa coming early this year? But yeah, it's really messed up. But yeah, what are they going to use next? You know, what fictional character are they going to use next? It's Pinocchio for Viagra. Hi, I'm Pinocchio, and even though I'm made out of wood, I still have trouble getting it up. And then my girlfriend told me I'm not a real man. So that's when I decided to do something about it, and now I take Viagra. And now I don't just make love with my nose anymore. Thanks, guys. I'm Lee Mann. Thank you.
Right, step forward. Single file, facing the doorway. Stay together as a team. Keep 3 meters from anything that moves out there. It may be infected. Are you ready, soldiers?
Yes, sir.
Get your balls in order.
Stop it.
Go, go, go. Get on the corner. Go. Move your ass.
Hi guys, we are here with, what's her name?
Lachlan Scott.
Scott Lachlan, and it's gonna take us into technology.
Yeah.
So, spit it out.
Well, today I want to talk about a couple of apps that are on the Android system. One being Zombies Run. These apps are really great for people who want to get off the couch and become more active, especially for gamers, because gamers these days are just loving zombies games. And this app, Zombies Run, incorporates zombies. Yeah. Basically what it is you check your headphones in, you select a mission, and it'll track this mission along your run, along your route. So it'll be like, it'll give you a message saying, oh, the helicopter's just crashed, or get to the hospital, and that's like 100 meters away. And it'll give you also little supplies along the route. It'll be like, oh, you picked up a water bottle, you picked up a cell phone, and these are all like little supplies you can help you survive in the game.
But how do you use those supplies?
Well, the supplies only become active once you've logged onto the site, and you get a little base, and you can put them into your base, and it'll give you points. It'll build up levels and stuff. Yeah.
So I know that a lot of gamers that I know take their games really seriously, and I wonder how dangerous could this application be in the real world?
Well, I don't think it can be very dangerous. It can only be dangerous if you sort of delve yourself too deeply into the world of the zombies. If you activate a zombie chase, you'll hear the zombies moaning behind you if you slow down. And as you run faster, they'll sort of just fade back out. So yeah, it activates you in that sense. Like, it'll help you push harder to burn those calories more.
Just don't take it too seriously out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. What do we have now?
We're catching up with the challenge boys right after the break. Thanks, Lachlan.
Welcome, Mashers, to Dare Hat. Now, the rules are pretty simple. We pull a dare out of the hat and we do it. Let's get started. Okay, you got this.
Diet Coke and Mentos. I have to drink Diet Coke and Mentos. Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, live fast. Yeah. You gotta drink it faster. You gotta drink it faster. You gotta drink it faster. Yes.
Doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Don't give me more.
Wash them down. Your breath really stinks. It's like churning. Jump on the spot. Hey, you people. You look good. Feel fantastic. So I don't even think this will go up in smoke. Oh man, this is terrible.
That was disappointing.
Oh man, it feels terrible. You look awesome. I have a controlled stomach. Might try it at home. Or do.
Shuffle it up. No. Alright. Eat a chili. I love chilies. Dare accepted.
Yeah, easy. Cinch. So, how do you do this? Just bite into a chili? I think we got a capsicum. I think there's a capsicum. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. It's a bit hot. It is a bit spicy. Or hot. Is there a difference between spicy and hot? Yeah, for sure it's spicy. It is hot. Dare accepted. Dare pass.
Jump over a moving car.
Yes, Kobe Bryant did it.
Guy doesn't do it.
Yes,
Guy's
it's
not
a
doing
dare
it.
hat.
No, negative. I'm not doing that.
Good shaking.
Thanks, mate.
That is not even legal.
Okay, so you guys both aren't doing your dares.
I could have died. I can die doing that.
I would definitely be seeing prison time.
So no.
All right,
No.
I got a solution. Here's what we do. We get a big shirt, we put you both in it, and you act as Siamese twins for the whole day.
It's not gonna fit. I told you.
Alright, so put it. Alright, and then we both at the same time just. Alright, don't hog it. Oh my god. Like a glove.
Like a glove.
No, I want to have a look as well. Hold on, let me look. Just you.
Oh, we look good.
We're both doing this.
It's like, no, it's like trying to fit in the door.
I'm just gonna. Oh, we're gonna have to go back. What? I feel like this is.
It's strange. It's only a little bit strange. I'm gonna have some pie.
Mine. It's mine. Got it. Got it. Don't worry about it. Next one. Next one.
Oh my god. That's point to us. Point to us. That point.
You spilling shit on me. Simon. We got all of it.
We got piss on us and now you're spilling pie on us. I quit Siamese twinning.
Game. Where you going?
I just wanna make love to you. Just wanna hold you. Just wanna feel you. Your body next to mine.
Big spoon or little
Counterproductive.
spoon?
Little.
Little.
When you say little spoon, does that mean you're on
Yeah,
the
you're
inside?
the
Like
inside,
the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
But is there ever a mix? Because I wonder, like, you know, sometimes you want to take control and get over there.
Yeah, but
I think awkward moments are when you try to spoon and it's not a you spooning moment.
Yeah.
It's a be spooned moment.
Because it is a nice thing.
bee
With a
spoon.
bee
You know,
spoon
like,
moment.
yeah, be spoon. It's time for you to be spooned.
okay, yeah.
Big spoon.
Big
Hell
spoon.
yeah. Yeah, I'm big, so naturally I'm gonna say big spoon.
Little spoons all the way. Both.
Switch it up. You gotta switch
Little
it.
spoon only.
You gotta rock one side for like 20 minutes and then go the other one.
Little spoon all the way.
Big spoon, of course.
Big spoon. Little spoon's just, I don't know.
I'd be the big spoon.
Any difficulties in the spooning process ever in your experience?
Well, I don't know. When you don't want to be spooned, that's always difficult.
You just face away.
You just keep nudging.
Yeah, you've got the awkward like after it happens and then you're like, oh God, I don't really want to be here. You know? That's happened to me.
Yeah.
I don't know about everyone else. And somehow you've got to get out of there. So any advice on that?
Wriggle.
Yeah, wriggle. Yeah.
Wriggle, yeah.
Fart.
Fart. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
make yourself as unappealing as possible.
I'm just thinking not what I'd do, but hypothetically what a person could do in one situation.
Yeah.
But definitely not fetal position. That's not one of those times that'll help.
Yeah, I can imagine one small difficulty, but yeah, too many brews, it's okay.
You won't go there. No worries.
Just want to cut off one arm so you don't have the arm underneath.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that
like,
up.
it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So maybe one arm spooning would be much better.
No, I don't think so. I mean, well, if you've just met someone and spooning straight away.
Ooh, the arm. Definitely the, you know this one? Your arm goes dead.
Because I know from my experience, it's nice when you spooned quite a bit with the person, and then the spooning kind of just morphs into the nice spoon. But sometimes you're like when you're just first spooning someone, you're just like, oh God, how do you like do it in the spoon?
Traumatised in a past life in a spooning incident, and this is free counselling.
Yes, it might be free counselling.
Yes, I do believe so.
Posted on Channel 31. However, I think so. I mean, we're about helping everyone.
Yeah, this is free.
Including the host.
You can learn from other people's experience.
Nelly and Ellie, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
on our
you.
spoon segment. Hope to chat to you
it's a
again
spoon
soon.
segment.
Yeah.
I get the spoon reference now.
Oh, well, now it's time to say goodnight, Scotty.
Good night, Scotty. Don't forget to join us for our last show next week, which promises to be huge. And please follow us on our Mashup Facebook page for all the latest news and information.
And now, to take us out, we have Michael Robinson performing his latest hit, Don't Wait on My Brothers. Ciao!
Goodbye!
Oh, I can see you are not a friend, that's plain to me. This love we share, it didn't really